Okay, happy Dhanteras to all of you out there. So, Thinking Thursday today made it very special by inviting a revolutionary spiritual seeker. She's going to blend spirituality and abundance together, and we are looking forward to this unconventional approach towards abundance and spirituality, how it marries each other on this auspicious occasion, which is leading to Diwali weekend, and Dhanteras is soon upon us. She is none other than Sai Meera. Her biological name is Sapna, and the spiritual name is Sai Meera. She's done tarot. She's a past life regression therapy.
Okay, we've lost Srija, so I'll continue. Obviously, I don't know much about Sai Meera, but I'm sure she's going to enlighten us with some very interesting talk. And like Srija just said, abundance is something that we all want in our lives. And I love the way the slide has been prepared, a non-conformist approach. So I think we've all read a lot on abundance, the book Secret that I think most of us have read. But I like the word non-conformist, something new, the way that we look at life and spiritually how to become more abundant. Because if you are spiritually abundant, possibly material abundance can come to you quite easily. So, Sai Meera, we welcome you, my dear, and
Thank you.
please, uh, over to you.
Thank you. Thank you,
Yeah,
Ma,
I
for
just would
such a
like to add on one little thing about Sai Meera is that Dr. Jain really wanted Thinking Thursday to be talking about abundance on this weekend. And she told me, let's find a speaker which is different, who would not talk about the thing in a similar fashion. So I thought of Sai Meera because I've had a personal interaction with her on the topic and other topics of relationship dynamics, and she has some amazing ways to transcend and change your opinions, and you wouldn't even realize how she does it. So over to you. I am sure this evening will be wonderful for each one of us. We all have takeaways. Yeah, thank
Thank
you
thank
so
you.
much.
thank you, Pooja. Thanks a lot for this generous introduction. Really generous. And thank you, Trupti Ma, for again this generous explanation of how I approach things. And however, I think my only introduction and identification is that I'm a traveler, co-traveler with all you guys, traveling on this earth, maybe few miles behind you, a few miles ahead of you. And thank you, Trupti Ma. I would like to say one small thing that I always feel like calling her Ma from the day one I met her in 2013. Possibly, the reason I feel is her nurturing energies, or perhaps a past life connection. I truly
Sure.
believe that we don't get into anything by chance. Everything is for a reason. Nothing is coincidence. And today, that I'm invited here and sharing this Mars holistic space is for a reason. Let's unfold this reason together with the universe. I'm just a medium. I would try my best. A big namaste to all the delightful faces today and a very happy upcoming festival time. A time of prosperity and abundance. So, we would be talking about abundance. So what is the first thing that comes to our mind practically, not ideally? Practically, abundance matlab money. We think it's money, comfort. The moment we say that person is very abundant in life or successful in life, we give a damn about that person's personal success, emotional success, spiritual success. It's always about, oh, he's very rich, probably. He's successful, he's abundant. But abundance, I would talk about the types of abundance. Abundance is always and always threefold. Do you all agree with me? Threefold when I say mind, body, and soul. All the aspects of abundance will revolve around this. I can bet. I'm open to any question. As I always say, I'm a revolutionary speaker. I think out of the box, I speak out of the box, and I love the questions that are out of the box. You can ask me any questions. We will have that session as well. And I would love that because that's how I'll be learning from you. So when I say threefold, mind, body, and soul, so we have to understand that abundance is the three aspects. We would be talking about all the aspects. We would be talking about how money plays a very vital role in abundance. And abundance that we can buy with money, abundance that we can't buy from money. And the most interesting part, the abundance that we think we can't buy from money, we figure out that we can buy from money. A small interrogative mental exercise. Why I'm not able to see everyone on the screen? Maybe just a bit. Okay. Anyways, I can see few of them. I would ask one question. We all have heard, learned, believed so far that money can't buy happiness. Who all believes in this? Just a thumbs up. Money can't buy happiness? Now, believing this, knowing this, who all still wants money? We all want, right? We still want money. We know money can't buy happiness. We still want money. We are answering the question, money can buy happiness. And I differ. I say that money can buy happiness. I'll prove it in today's session. You all can ask me any question. Happiness, money can buy. There are things money can't buy. We'll try to figure out how to buy with money. And someone might come up with a question, मैम पैसे नहीं है, पहले पैसे बताओ कैसे आए, उसका भी हल निकालेंगे. अबंडेंस में पैसे तो चाहिए ना, उसका भी हल निकालेंगे. So isn't this very interesting कि कुछ चीजें जो हम things that we can't buy with money, we're trying to figure out to buy that with money. That's what Kalyug displays. It's a tool. And I won't say just Kalyug. Money, if you think, is the evil, will lead you to destruction. If you think money is evil, it will become your enemy and lead you to destruction. If you think money is a powerful tool, it will lead you to abundance. So money is a very powerful tool. The founder of pranic healing, Master Cho Kuk Soi, very beautifully said that money is a powerful tool to create good karma and to neutralize negative karma. So having said this, what I mean is money is not only for the body, money is for the mind and money is for the soul as well. And I have something interesting coming up. I'll tell you about how the gift of Suprema's presence came in my life in a way with money. I'll tell you. So, one thing, Shrija, if you can help me, why can't I see everyone on the screen? That would help me to connect well. Or I have to do something.
Sai, you have to put
gallery
the view. Yeah, go up to your view.
View, okay.
और नीचे आप देखेंगे there is speaker view and the second one you have to tick that. Okay,
Gallery view.
Gallery view को tick करेंगे, then you will see everybody.
Now the delightful faces. This is interesting. Interact with people, see people, talk to people. That was the whole reason I was not doing webinars enough. Interesting. So, unfortunately, sadly, money has a very superficial, critical viewpoint, and we'll beat that today. Right? So, first thing we'll talk about things that money can buy. Money can buy this laptop that I'm using, the mobile that I'm using, the watch, the best house, the best car. All the material things money can buy very easily. You all know that. Everyone agrees? So money can buy all of this. Yes. Thank you, Ritu Satya Arora. So, and the things that money can't buy. the things that money can't buy, we all have been hearing. I've made a small list. I would like to read out that. Happiness, you think money can't buy? Emotional damage, money can't buy. Difficult to buy. Peace, money can't buy. Love, money can't buy. Compassion, money can't buy. Spiritual awakening, money can't buy. Spiritual quest, money can't buy. Old age insecurities, money can't buy. Getting rid of diseases, money can't buy. Good values, money can't buy. Anxiety issues, depression, bipolar, narcissist, money can't buy. No treatment. Autism, no treatment, money can't buy. Desirelessness, money can't buy. Egolessness, money can't buy. So we try to figure out what money can buy because these all are important in life. That's how we have to be abundant. We just say money can't buy happiness. Boss, you have so much of money. And let me break this another myth. I've always been rebel. So I think in a very rebellious way. So another myth is abundance is not holidaying in Paris and indulging in sushi or Lebanese and saying I'm abundant. No, let's break this. This is not abundance. If you think this is abundance, here is that fine line I want to break. Abundance is not this. Does the soul want this? Does the body want this? These are just, I think, the display for Facebook, Reels, Insta Reels, and all of that. So this we have to understand. The most expensive jewelry, if we are buying, it's not. So this has to be very clear. So I'm getting on to the point, what all comes under abundance, mind, body, soul. I repeat this. So the things that we can't buy with money, we'll pick up each one of them. And any of you, if you have anything you want to say or ask questions, I'm in. Happiness. How we can buy happiness with money? I have bought so many times. If I want to eat an ice cream, and I love Baskin Robbins Mississippi Mud, and if I order a tub, probably you can't order scoops in Mumbai here, that's what I see online, you end up spending 400-500. So in that 400-500, I'm buying happiness. May not be a permanent happiness. Happiness cannot be permanent. Even Gautama Buddha could not find that, right? So I'm buying happiness with that 400-500. If I want to have a good feel, anyone asking anything? Okay. If I want to have a good feeling, that good feeling I can buy with money. Just 500. I'll tell you how. Why do we go to coffee house? A good coffee, a good coffee costing somewhere around 250, 300, traveling 200, maybe Ola, Uber, petrol car, driver, whatever you call it, 500. I'm going to a coffee house. Am I actually paying for the coffee? I'm paying for the whole experience, that feeling. So I'm buying that. Now again, if we come to relationship, when people have problems in relationship, most of the counselors or the family members will say, both of you, why don't you go for a vacation? Right? So vacation is free anywhere in this entire world. It costs something. So you are actually buying that bonding in a couple, trying to. Some bonding is there. Why do couples go for holidays? Some bonding is always there. Even say a mother and daughter traveling or holidaying together, there is a bonding. Recently, one of my clients said, I went to Himalayas with my son, and that is the first time we bonded. He's 22 now, his son, and that client is 58. First time they bonded traveling together. But the travel thing, money. So money can buy happiness. Anyone have any question that this happiness I can't buy with money? You can ask me maybe after the session. So now peace. I have bought peace with money. Now peace again cannot be permanent. Nobody can be in permanent peace. Gautama Buddha left his palatial house, loving wife, beautiful wife, amazing newborn son, loving parents, in search of peace. And at the end, he said life is suffering. Constant, consistent peace? No. But can we buy peace partially, temporarily, for a while? Yes. We do meditations, we go to retreats, we go to so many vacations which are like holistic. We do yoga, we do all of this, we do get peace, right? Even if you get a good foot massage done, there is peace for a while. You can buy peace for a while, not complete peace. Spiritual awakening. Now, this is deep. Can we buy spiritual awakening with money? Yes. Yes, we can do that. Go enroll for classes, enroll for spiritual retreats, enroll for past life regression, enroll for NLP, enroll for so many yoga classes, and enroll for philosophy classes, self-development classes. So there is some awakening. Pranic healing, Reiki, art of living, in all of this, our chakras are getting healed. There is some awakening, some chakra cleansing, some awakening. I'm not talking about enlightenment. Some awakening. We are buying, we are putting money in that. And I'll get into deeper into this if you have any questions. Is the class going boring? Okay. So now desirelessness. This is difficult to buy with wine. Egolessness. Desirelessness still to a point when we are consistently, constantly doing the retreats, reading Gita, doing all these kind of things, knowing our past lives, activating our mental faculties with NLP, we realize that, okay, we have acceptance, the desires can go down. Yes. But ego, biggest of the saints have to fight on this. So here, ego is one thing where we get stuck. Money can't buy. And in case, if you're working on your ego, there are a lot of things where you don't operate from ego. Wow, but you are rich. This cannot be bought. This is priceless. This is where we all need to work on. Our ego, subtle ego, deep ego, superficial ego, so much of layers of ego. Now, getting rid of diseases. No, we cannot get rid of diseases, but we can get relief, not release, but release from diseases. A simple example, I get many cancer patients, their counseling who are very poor, Tata Memorial, wherein they are getting free treatment and they're leaving their house, they're staying here, they're in miserable state. Most of them don't survive because they don't get the right food and all of it. But if you see people like us who are little well provided, middle class, we at least can have a good treatment. And now cancer has become like as good as TB. It can be treated, and people having cancer are living a normal life. So it is as good as getting a relief from the disease. Yes, money is buying that. Are we getting into the line of a government hospital for one X-ray for 4 hours? No, if we have money, we can get it in clicks. So money is helping us buy to get relief from the diseases. Loneliness. Yes, money can buy that, provided, as I said, if you know money is a powerful tool, where you put your money. If you go and buy a Louis Vuitton purse and for probably Armani shoes, oh no, you are not going to get rid of your, or maybe some lavish holiday, Maldives. No, it is not going to get you anywhere, close to even that solitude mode. You will be lonely forever. But during the self-development courses, Shrija is providing such lovely NLP thing. When I did Mark's past life regression course in Rishikesh, I can't tell you, so many questions of my life were answered, which no book can answer. Google cannot ever answer, probably. So that's how I have had my share of suicidal moments, depression, all of it across those. But ever since I have met my Guru Shirdi Sai Baba, I have not experienced loneliness even for an iota of a second. The power of having that Guru, or maybe the inner Guru. There is a Chaitra Guru also. It's not always to have a physical body Guru. So that's how, yes, money can buy. Spend your money at the right places, not only on the diamonds. I'm not against diamonds, by the way. You all can, of course, buy diamonds and jewelry, but yes, use your money to invest on the soul aspect also. Diamonds and all this vacations are for the body. Yes, address the body, 33% again the soul. Old age insecurities, yes, you can buy. Again, if we are on the right path, if we are on this, if we are aligning to our soul, we don't have this fear. I have many clients in their 50s or late 40s, wherein their kids are getting married, and now they're worried. My daughter is getting married. What will I do? Arey, what will you do? You have all the money. Enjoy, do all these courses, have a holistic life. That's what it is. And if we have time, I would actually like to explain or give example of one lady that I know who actually could live a very holistic life and no old age insecurity. She had 4 kids. She left all of them after the marriage and she went to Vrindavan and she left her body very peacefully, very beautifully. No insecurity. When you align there, there is no insecurity if you are, even if you are bankrupt on the road. That's how the power of soul alignment is. Spiritual quest, as I answered, if we do all this kind of courses, read good books, spiritual books, Bhagavad Gita, it answers most of the motivational stuff. So our spiritual quest is answered. Compassion in heart can we buy this with money? Impossible, I feel. And when I was doing this exercise years back, I realized, oh my God, compassion is one thing that we cannot buy with money. Can you create compassion in someone's heart? I'm not talking about love in your spouse's heart or partner's heart. No, I'm talking about compassion, a general compassion. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, first thing is compassion. Compassion cannot be bought with money. And yes, if we have compassion in our heart, we are rich. It's so priceless. And that is going to go the long way. Compassion is one of the first virtues. Yoga Sutra of Patanjali, Yam Niyam. Its first thing is non-violence. Gautama Buddha spoke about non-violence. It's one of the first virtues. Anxiety issues, depression, and all this we can still buy with money partially with the medicine, good treatment. Now, love else we can buy. So these are the things, if we have, we are rich. This aspect is rich. Now, if I'm saying that money can buy all this, where to get this money? Lots of money we have to invest because in earlier times there was Guru Dakshina. Now, people who are offering this kind of amazing courses, it is like a Guru Dakshina, energy exchange, love exchange, whatever you call it. And for that, we need money. So coming to this, I would say now how to create money when money is so important. It can give you abundance. How to create money, right? So can hard work create money? No. Smart work? Yes. We all know this. But what is a smart work? Smart work is like doing your meetings very smartly, doing your PPTs very smartly, doing your job very smartly. No. Smart work is, again, a spiritual bent. In Sikhism, we call it Dashwand. In Quran, we call it Zakat. In Bible, we call it tithing. And in Sanatan Dharma, Hinduism, it is dan. And when I say Dashwand, that is 1/10 of your income per month. Even Zakat, tithing 1/10 of your income. Zakat is 2.5% of your income. So if we actually take collectively all of this, it is said that if you can't do 1/10 of your income per month, donate for good service. And when I say good service here, this includes enrolling for spiritual courses, this includes your parents, this includes people who have helped you in your life, right? This includes the daily temple that you visit, this includes your guru. So if you can't do 1/10, minimum is 2%. Start with 2% and see how money flows in your life. And not only money, but all the other abundances. And here I would like to share how Trupti Ma's presence came to me as a gift. One of my clients called Simran used to come to me those days in 2013 when I did Ma's workshop in Mumbai, Andheri probably, if I'm not wrong. She called me one day. She said, me and my husband have enrolled for a workshop. 8,500 per person, both of us. Now my husband is not agreeing to join. Ma'am, can you please join? And this money would be going for waste. I said, okay. Past life regression, interesting. This topic, life after death, and all of this interested me, but I never thought of it. So this came to me as a gift. Did I actually pay for it? No. But did I pay for it? Tithing I've been doing. It came to me. And after that workshop that I did in Mumbai, within a week or so, I enrolled for her Rishikesh course. That's how she came in my life, and I got so. I can't tell you how my life is blessed just after doing that course. So much of acceptance that why forget about others, that I help other people. Honestly, I'm not doing past life regression with my clients. Okay, that was maybe not in my soul contact with the universe, but it helped me in my journey. I did initially for a few clients. I did it on my son. Oh wow, I came to know how we got related. So imagine just, and before that, what I was doing tithing and uh, very, and monthly, yes. When I'm talking about tithing, very importantly, I want to say, some people say that can we just, I mean, save that money and do it annually once together, एक अच्छा amount होगा, and then we can do it something. No. Would you like if I tell you you will get your salary annually? Your doodh wala takes monthly, paper wala takes monthly, all kirana shops will take monthly, you fill the ration monthly, your salary is monthly, right? Vacations are bi-monthly, everything is monthly, right? So you have to, if you want your monthly income to really, and not only income, income bilkul hai, please try this. Start with 2%. And yes, so some people, they may feel, I want to try this exercise. Okay, 2% is also too much. Okay, try with 500 per month. And when I say 500 per month, it can go 500 se zyada, but not even 499, because then you are only demeaning yourself. And there may come a day when you are earning in lakhs and lakhs, and you'll feel, oh my God, 2% is too much. I cannot. And you stop and see, again there is a fall. I tried all this myself. I think it's bookish. Trust me. I tried this. There was a time I could not, I forgot. I was in Rishikesh for 5 months, and I forgot to do that donation. And I was like, something is not right. I was like, my whole journey, all of my money is to Shirdi Sai Baba. Do I really need to do tithing? That time, probably I took my journey for granted. But yes, it worked wonders. And I'm not saying all the holy spirituals, all tried and tested. When Sikhism talks about it, when our Hindu scriptures talk about it, Quran talks about it, Bible talks about it, imagine the value. And this is smart work. Let's do this. And the life is abundant. Yes, it helps. Very classic example I'll tell you. Sai Baba's one of the devotee, Baijama, he said, Baba, my son, he's not having children. He's married for the second time, no son, no daughter, and please bless him with a child at least. Baba said, in this lifetime, he's only meant to have one part of abundance, either a lot of money or child. She said, okay, we have a lot of money. So bless him with a child. So if you are doing tithing, if you have the good karma, you can do a barter as well. Imagine the power. You can do that. It has that much of power because you have that karma account. When we talk about law of attraction, affirmations, I'm not a very big fan of that. I'm more bigger fan of law of karma. I've never done law of attraction. I've never done affirmation. For the sole reason, if I don't have a good karmic account, law of attraction won't work. They are interrelated. How? If you have X amount of money, 1 lakh in your bank account, and you want to withdraw an ATM, 1 lakh 10,000, will you be able to do it? You go to the ATM machine, 1 lakh 10,000 चाहिए, 1 lakh 10,000, it will not give. You will say, इतने प्यार से मांग रही हूँ, इतना law of attraction कर रही हूँ, it is not coming. है ही नहीं account में, right? Law of attraction and law of karma account में है ही नहीं, मांग रहे हो Porsche car, right? है ही नहीं account में, क्यों मांग रहे हो? प्यार मांग रहे हो. So if you are looking for love in your life, donate understanding. If you're looking for good car in your life, drop someone in your car, even if you're traveling by Ola. So it's that way. Or do tithing, as simple as that. Coming back to tithing, tithing ka pehla hissa, the first part is for parents. Any X amount, parents, very important. One thing I would like to tell all the ladies here, one of one lady had a question, parents means in-laws. No, when did I say in-laws? Did I use the word in-laws? Parents, biological parents. As simple as that. In India, unfortunately, the girl is always taught, do for your in-laws, do for your in-laws. Forget your parents. Wow, superb. What is this? So much parents have done. What is this? That was just so that wo 12 saal ki, 9 saal ki ladki is getting married there to settle their boss, you be happy. So it is not, it is ideally, it looked good. It is not practical. Shastras don't talk about it. Very beautifully, Sai Baba has said in Science Charita, when you get your daughter married and if she's in trouble, you have all the duty to protect her and take care of her. Shastras don't talk about it, that let her die. So parents, biological parents, don't confuse with in-laws. Huh? The son, your husband could be doing for them, you do for them. I'm not again saying I have in-laws as well, and I have done all my duties. But we forget in doing this duty, we forget biological parents. We take them for granted. We don't even call them. Don't even call them. Just make it a duty to call them at least. So 1/10 to the parents, then a part to the guru or any mentor per se. Yes. Earlier days, people never used to meet their, gurus or teachers without fruits or something. So if you think your guru or someone or your masi who's helped you or your neighbor who's helped you or your elder sister who's helped you will not take any money from you, buy them fruits, buy them something. Love, right? So 1/10 has to go there so we can create money. And with that money, we can use it as a tool to create abundance. And to sum it all on this point, what we can't buy with money, yes, let's please work on that. Compassion. If we have compassion, we are rich. It is going to help us. And there is life after that. Who else can explain much better than Suptima? Learn from her. There is life. There is life after that. And in a more hilarious way, sometimes I say, yes, if I'm doing good, a Pushpak Viman will come for me and then I'll be going and not, So that was on the humor part. So there is life after that. And compassion in the heart we're going to carry up there. And if in a most spiritual way, if you think what is abundance, abundance is what our deathbed cannot snatch from us. Isn't that a true abundance? If we have an X amount of ego when we die, we are going to carry that next lifetime. If we have X amount of money in our bank balance, we are not going to carry. If we have a loving son, we cannot carry. A loving husband cannot carry. Wonderful mother cannot carry. What all we can carry? Egolessness, desirelessness, compassion, the values is all we can carry. So this is true abundance. Now, when we talk about abundance and prosperity, and this is the festival time, Dhanteras time, Dhanteras. Happy Dhanteras to you all before I start on Dhanteras. Dhanteras, as it clearly says, we are always harping for wealth. I know wealth is very important. Just now I spoke about wealth, Dhan, Teras, Triyodashi. I won't get into all that. But what actually we do? We're cleaning our houses, and then we know we have to worship Ganpati, we have to worship Ma Lakshmi, we have to worship those gold coins and some aspect of Kuber Maharaj, and then we'll be very rich. And we become like a beggar, give me lots of money, I'll be rich, I did very good, and I'm becoming rich. Next Diwali, same. The Diwali after, same, not much change. Yes, some people are making change, but maybe on the monetary aspect and not the other abundance. And as I always say, mind, body, and soul. So I will come one by one, Dhanteras. When we sit, and Dhanteras is coming, the first idea is always money. Now, again, one aspect I say money is very important. Money can buy so many things, but we cannot be that selfish. We should know these are just ritualistic. Let's get spiritualistic. Ganpati, we all know it's for obstacles. We worship no obstacles. Super fine. Now, Ma Lakshmi. What actually we do, Ma Lakshmi, we just decorate her well with lovely clothes, all the best things, 5 fruits, 7 dry fruits, 11 flowers, so many things we do. And what actually we do, we beg her. जॉब नहीं लग रही बेटे की जॉब उसका काम कारखाना नहीं चल रहा शॉप नहीं चल रहा माँ ये हो गया इस बार तो पेमेंट ही नहीं आया all that we do. What actually we should do, let's try doing this Diwali. Just sit with Ma Lakshmi and just ask her, Ma, how are you? कैसे हो माँ? And see, you have an abundance of filled here that cannot be named. And that is compassion you feel for Ma, which cannot be bought in the market. Just ask her, Ma, how are you? Lift that idol up, or maybe a photo if you have. Just put it here. Just stick it on the wall and do what not. Just hug it here. Ma, I feel so good. Don't we do it with our mothers? Yes, we ask food from our mothers. We have all the right. So we can ask money from Ma Lakshmi. That's absolutely okay. But don't we ask our mom, Mama, kaise ho? Ask Ma Lakshmi, Ma, kaise ho? That means आप प्यार से माँ के साथ बैठे हो. हर माँ यही कहती है ना, we all are mothers. हम यही कहते हैं कि बस बच्चे इतना पूछ ले मम्मा कैसी हो. माँ लक्ष्मी भी यही चाहती है कि हम इतना पूछे उनसे कि माँ कैसे हो. Try that. Seriously, try that, and you feel so much of abundance inside you. Just try to hug her, ask her, sit with her, talk to her. Now we worship Kuberji, and the coins. What is that? Kuberji is actually the good savings, the barkat, right? Coins again is a barkat. In older times, people used to have this. कि difficult times में काम आएगा. So that is a saving, right? And we think just worshipping those coins and Kuber Maharaj, we would have a lot of money. That is the reason this whole formula is not working. It is just ritualistic. But if we think it more on an energetic and the spiritual level, our first financial obligation is to ourselves to save an X amount of money. When I talk about tithing, I talk about an X amount of saving per month. And that is also self-love. So these coins represent safe, buy gold. You know, however expensive thing we buy, maybe if this watch is very expensive, I can't say Ma Lakshmi, right? I cannot say the most expensive house, Ma Lakshmi hai ye. But gold कितना भी छोटा सा भी थोड़ा सा भी हो, से माँ लक्ष्मी है. गोल्ड को माँ लक्ष्मी बोलते हैं. पायल जो है वो चांदी की पहनते हैं, गोल्ड की नहीं पहनते हैं इसलिए, क्योंकि इसमें माँ लक्ष्मी का वास है. So we are actually that Kuber and coins represent our savings. We should not spend more than we earn, right? So that is what it represents. If you're spending and spending, if our desires are more than our earnings, how will we have those coins and Kuber? We are going to end up selling it at the end of the day, right? So that's what it represents. Now the most beautiful part, Ma Saraswati, most ignored. No one, some people, I think 60, 70 of them will keep Ma Saraswati just कि रखना होता है. Did you ever question this कि क्यों? पहले जमाने में कहते थे कि लक्ष्मी आती है but टिकेगी कि नहीं, right? You may get money, you may earn, but whether it will stay with you or not, right? So इसलिए कहते हैं कि माँ लक्ष्मी भी होनी चाहिए, माँ सरस्वती भी. So Lakshmi is money, Saraswati is wisdom. And if you don't have the wisdom, you don't have the soul alignment, you don't have the other abundance, you will destroy that money. It cannot stay with you. You will try to trick God. It will not stay with you. That is Ma Saraswati. Ma Saraswati is wisdom. Ma Saraswati is value. Ma Saraswati is creativity. Ma Saraswati is compassion. So when we understand this, just having a big murti of Ma Saraswati will not again give you wisdom. You have to understand. And even creativity. If you actually do a small mental exercise, you know what is my creative expression? To make best out of waste. I don't know. I get a deep soul satisfaction out of this. My old T-shirts, I'll make it into dusting rags, you know, or my long pajamas, I'll make it into short at home. Nothing gives me. That is my creative expression. It's very important for soul. So all that is the reason people say, we think that creativity means maybe just some guitar, some painting. No, 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 no. It can be just writing a book. It can be anything. And trust me, my creative expression, it gives me so much of satisfaction. टूटी फूटी चीजों का कुछ बना देना, you know. So that is again Ma Saraswati. You can create something. There is a very beautiful bhajan which says, Karunamayi Vardayani, Kar Kamlavi Nadharini, Ma Saraswati, Ma Saraswati. So this is creativity. And Karunamayi is compassion. She's a whole symbol of wisdom, virtue, values, compassion, creativity. So we have to have this aspect in our life. And that is what Dhanteras, I think, is all about. And not just asking for money. And it is not coming at the end of the day. If you're not doing tithing, you're just doing law of attraction, it's not coming. And so much of hype on it. I'm not against law of attraction. It is again a universal law. But no law of karma, and then you want to work out on law of attraction. They are interlinked. We cannot have just one way. It's as simple as drawing money from ATM cards, right? I would like someone to ask me any question. If you have any question that you think, this is something, if you want to buy with money or can't buy with money or anything about Dhanteras, abundance, prosperity.
Abundance is also about health, about having a fulfilling life, fulfillment of purpose, meaning, and not just how much you have in your bank and how much you have in your wallet.
So when
but more than that, the fulfillment.
Yes.
What do you agree to this, that abundance?
200%. In fact, health is another ignored part. I won't name it, but recently someone from the stock market, he did not pay any heed to his health.
Yes.
He had all the money. Right. And there are many such examples. And the first thing, Shrija, when I say mind, body, and soul, so body takes care of the health, the biological need of food, sex, all of it. Mind takes care of intelligence, ego, knowledge, power, all of this. And soul is this creative expression, values, wisdom. So ये जो threefold है, इसके अंदर everything falls into this three categories. There's no other way, because we are just this. A body is made up of 5 elements, and we have mind, intelligence, ego, information for many, many lifetimes. And at the end of the day, we are the soul, right? So everything will revolve around this. There's no fourth aspect. I
think you've unlocked it with one suggestion, and that is tidings. And many of us, we have probably made list of what we need to buy in Diwali, gift in Diwali, how we want to decorate our houses. But I think most of us forgot to make a list of the tidings that we need to do. And thank you for reminding us, because that is the key to abundance. And okay, Hitesh has one question. Hitesh is asking, I'm doing the tiding every month, fixed amount, and can I do it on behalf of my family members? Okay. So he says that my family members, can he do it on behalf of them?
200% yes. And that is the reason Shastras talk about Sankalpa. What was Sankalpa? Uske naam ka Sankalpa de denge. If I'm doing an X amount of charity, and if I take the Sankalp of anybody's name, my mother or my brother or my son, I can do that. That is the power of tithing. And most importantly, which I want to mention now, we light diya on Dhanteras as well, right? I forgot that aspect. How about diya, right? We light diya. To be honest, I would like to share this. And since last 2 years, I'm not lighting a single diya on Dhanteras, Rup Chaudas, Diwali, none of it. Why? Not consciously. I didn't feel like. I'm truly aiming to light a diya here, the wick here. If I can lighten up anyone's life, And I think now this has become so important to me. They are really not important to me. What's the point? Lighting up so many diyas. I know it looks beautiful. I'm a great fan of candles and diyas and all of it. But for some reason, I felt, no, am I going to do this for my entire life? With this, I would like to tell you one interesting story. Do we have time? Short story. And it's super interesting. 2 minutes. It will take 2 minutes. I'm really
Okay.
excited to share this. Um, one Maharaji was sitting and he was sermonizing, giving satsang, and there were people listening to him. One child was with a puja thali, he was heading towards the temple. Maharaji said, wow, kya drishya hai, wow, what a sight, aha. Then he continued with his lectures. Then after 5 minutes, there was an old man heading to the temple with a puja thali. Maharaji said, mati mare gayi buddhe ki. He said, Maharaji, what is it? अभी तो आपने बोला water sight. आप बोल रहे मती मारी गई बुद्धे की. पूरे जन्म बुद्धा यही करते रहेगा. अंदर की पूजा कब चालू करेगा? एक तरफ हम कहते हैं चांटिंग करो और एक तरफ देयर इज अ इफ आई कैन रिमेंबर कि भला हुआ मेरी माला टूटी मैं इस चक्कर से छूटी. राइट.
Excellent, excellent.
For decades and decades, what are we doing? Lighting the diya, one haldi ghat, one pan, one supari, one nariyal. Ah, let's change this. And I've stopped all this. And I'm at peace. Whole Diwali, whole day I was doing that. Let's meditate. Let's evolve. Let's do better things. Let's lighten up someone's life. One person's life on Dhanteras. If you can lighten up with a call and just, that is lighting a biggest diya. So that's my take on life, and I'm living that, and I'm so happy to share. Thank you once again, Shrija and Triptima, for letting me talk, allowing me to talk in your holistic space.
Thank you,
And I
Saimira.
think,
It was lovely, very
yeah,
very
Thank you.
nice, and I loved what you said in the end. I think that kind of summarized the whole gist of your talk, and that should be our can takeaway from the talk also. So wonderful, Saimira. Please continue lighting hearts and not diyas. I
Thank
think
you,
that's
Mama.
so important in
So
life.
humbled and happy.
Thank you. Thank you for being
Thank
here.
you.
And thank you, Shrija, for inviting
thank you.
Saimira.
Yes.
And
Thank you so much.
so, friends, thank you so much. And
And yes, friends, and don't forget to light the diya within, and don't get lost in the rituals. I know they
yes,
can really be overwhelming, and they actually make you forget that it's a very auspicious day to meditate.
बिल्कुल.
So let's go with
uh,
it. Yeah.
धन धन और मन, ये दो चीज़ों के ऊपर आप ध्यान दीजिए. धन हमारे मन में है. अगर मन प्रॉस्परस है तो धन अपने आप महसूस करेंगे that you are feeling abundant. So धन और मन के साथ में जुड़े रहिए, and be happy, and we wish you all our people and Thinking Thursday and their families a wonderful Dhanteras, and of course Diwali, because we will be meeting after Diwali now.
Correct.
So yes, so next Thursday we have a wonderful speaker also, right, Shakuntala?
Yes,
कौन है?
भागवत महापुराण.
हमारा भागवत महापुराण कंटिन्यू होगा विनोद जी के साथ. और we are truly blessed that we have such amazing speakers coming on our Thinking Thursday. It's been 2.5 years, I think, for 2 years that we have continued this religiously every Thursday, and I can only thank all participants, all our wonderful people on our WhatsApp groups who never stop talking, and of course on our Thinking Thursday platform here, who keep sharing and inviting guests. So thank you so much. You have truly made my life abundant by looking after this group on your own and not allowing me to be stressed for inviting guests. So I think that is a big thank you from my side. And we stay connected, and that's the most beautiful part of this lovely group that we have. And well, have a wonderful Diwali this year. Thank you,
Thank
everyone.
you. Thank you.
Diwali, Ma.
Thank you, ma'am. Happy
Happy
Diwali to
Happy
everyone.
Diwali,
Bye,
Ma.
Rachna.
Happy Diwali, everyone.
Bye, Achna. And we have Ritu, of course. Bye, Bacha.
Bye,
And
Ma.
Ritu
Love
has
you.
joined us today.
Happy Diwali, Shakuntala ji.
Sri
ma'am.
Sri
Happy
Lakshmi.
all
Sai
of
Merra
Happy
ji.
Diwali,
Happy
Khushbu,
Diwali.
you too, my dear
Happy
Maji.
Diwali.
Anshu,
Happy Diwali, ma. Happy
good to
Diwali,
see you, Bacha,
everyone.
here also.
Yes, ma'am.
Hitesh,
So nice to
Happy
see you,
Diwali.
ma'am.
Indra,
Yeah.
Ta, thank you. Garima, I didn't see your face, but you can just show me your wonderful face, Garima. I haven't seen you for a long time.
Sri
Can't you,
Lakshmi is
Garima?
also there.
There
I
she
know,
is.
ma'am. It's been a long time.
It's been a long time, but good that you were here
Yeah.
today.
Sri
Thank you,
Lakshmi
Thank
is
you.
also
everybody.
Happy Diwali, everyone.
Happy
Happy
Diwali.
Happy
Diwali.
Diwali, ma'am.
Happy
Happy
Diwali,
Diwali.
everybody.
Bless you. Happy Diwali to all.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Ma'am, thank you
Bye.
again. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.